Thus, out of small beginnings, greater things have been produced by his hand, that made all things of nothing, and gives being to all things that are. And as one small candle may light 1,000, so the light here kindled hath shone unto many, ye in some sort to our whole nation. Let the glorious name of Jehovah have all the praise. Our country is in dire straits. Everyone agrees something must be done, but what? What if the way out of the darkness is to go back to the beginning and see what made our country the shining city on the hill? This September 9th to 11th, dive into an immersive weekend unlike any you've ever experienced. One that will change your life and renew your faith in God's divine plan. 3 days that will spark a fresh movement of freedom and liberty across the nation by using the convictions of morality, faith, and providential inspiration our pilgrims and revolutionary forefathers used. Learn how to apply the same guiding principles that led a small band of Christians to leave everything they ever knew and embark on a journey that would irrevocably change the world. The pilgrims drafted what would become a template for the first article of self-government. Learn how to utilize the covenant in your own life and local government bodies. Walk the hallowed grounds the pilgrim forefathers walked, as you listen to real-life heroic and inspirational stories that will put you back in the 1600s. Stories that have been erased from our history books because they show our rights come from our Creator. Step into a different century through the living history recreation of the Plymouth village and board the Mayflower II. Take a sunset tour through the hallowed grounds of Burial Hill with historians who will bring life to grave markers that tell a soul-stirring story of courage and tremendous faith. How did these settlers survive and eventually begin to thrive? A miraculous friendship with the native Wampanoag tribe. The pilgrims called Squanto a special instrument of God's good. He taught them how to live off the land, how to trap, hunt, plant crops, and fish. He also helped the Pilgrims and Wampanoag negotiate the longest-lasting peace treaty in America between the Native Americans, lasting over 50 years. The Forefathers Monument is dedicated to honor those men and women who sacrificed everything to bring the gospel to a new continent and is the roadmap to restoring these ancient paths. Come listen to speakers from all walks of life on how to build communities and make changes in government, like our forefathers did, such as homeschooling, homesteading, home congregations, and God's hand in the American Revolution and government. You were born for such a time as this, to be sent out as this generation's pilgrims, to expand the kingdom of God, county by county.
Ladies, I hear you're hitting the road. You're doing something special. Why don't you tell the great patriots all around this great country of America what you're up to?
Okay, we are so excited. We're going to be taking people to Plymouth, Massachusetts, kind of a little far, I get it, on the East Coast there, to the Forefathers Monument, where they have essentially enshrined in granite the secret sauce for how America was made great.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know if anybody saw the documentary Monumental by Kirk Cameron, but everybody should. There's a Statue of Liberty, but there's actually this faith monument. In the 1800s, patriots wanted to commemorate the pilgrims who gave their lives, their fortunes, their sacred honor.
Yeah.
What made a little band of pilgrims, 102 of them, get on a ship, head over to a place where there's no McDonald's, there's no Lowe's, and start a new life? You know, 51 of the 102 died that first winter. But the hand of God, the divine hand providence of God was on them. They had church, get this, for 8 hours.
8 hours.
For 4 hours, they would read the Bible, but then for 4 hours, they do something that we need to be doing. Apply the Bible to where they're at right now. And God spoke to them and said, hey, I need you to go and start this new land. And they did that, and they listened. And
they spread the gospel.
And they spread the gospel. So we want to take patriots to learn their godly history. We got amazing historians lined up.
Dr. Alan Keyes.
Dr. Alan Keyes is going to be there. Paul Jaley, who's in Monumental. Leo and Nancy Martin, who run a museum. They take tours of Plymouth. They have it's called the Jenny Interpretive Center. They are patriots. They love our president. They love this country, and they're going to help us teach the patriots our godly heritage. So we're very excited.
So excited. You guys can find out more about that on resistancechicks.com. This is going to be an immersive experience. We're going to have some food. We're going to do tours. It's going to be something I don't think any patriot movement has done yet.
Yeah.
Quite like this. So we're very excited. September 9th through the 11th. So you can still get tickets if you have time to come.
All right, we're looking forward.
Very cool. I love that this is sort of like, you know, that God called on them to, you know, do this, and now God's calling on you to do this with these great patriots. This is really beautiful.
We're putting it back together. Rock for exploration. They arrive, they then have to go and look for a place that they're going to have sex. And then when they eventually, about a month after exploring, find Plymouth and decide to stay here. They then use a kind of like water taxes and ship it to us. Because the main player had to
roll it back up, and at the end of every 30 minutes, you throw it up the back off the soup deck, and then wait 28 seconds.
Put that away. Abby, listen, and Delilah, stand together. Switch together, Delilah. No, I want to take it at them, the kids.
Squint real hard.
At that museum, they have an actual cannon.
So the old back to steerage. This is where you control the ship, and it's also where the officer sits.
Oh, yeah, during the day. Yeah. Here's your bed and your peacock. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.